rising. Venus, North Node, South Node, and your midheaven conscious. I also created the midheaven subconscious, copywritten, so y'all can definitely hit me up. I'm an Aries, Moon, and Lilith. So something about y'all emotions and stuff. Something about health, Aries, or something about what you do for health, or some kind of help. Something about IUD or DUI. Taurus got the public intoxication card. So, something about Title 14, certain stigmatas that you'll be facing legally can be found in Title 14 General Statutes. Something about your 2 senses in. Something about your 2 senses. It's all the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles with the 2 and the 3. Something about your trinities and fruits of your labor. Something about fruits that you are eating is causing desire. King of Wands. So we're going to put it right there. Something about your fire and your desire. So cutting the deck at the moon. Something about consciousness. You have a Aries midheaven conscious. Something about your MC is Aries. Something about an Aries who may be a mic checker. Something about this could be the mic in your hand. Something about an event. Something about speaking up. Something about your health. Emperor cut the deck at the Chariot, and then Emperor cut the deck at the 3 of Swords. So y'all are coming from places where you went through some weird stuff. Yeah, y'all went through weird things. Something about weird people. Maybe they said weird things. Some of you who've had like a birth control. Something about birth control. Someone's trying to control you through stuff in the past. So your 2 cents, something about this is off. But also maybe making a wrong decision about what you should have gotten versus what was available. Maybe some kind of Aries situation, like someone took some action on the Aries moon. I felt it. And 1,500 hours, it was 3 o'clock. So something about 3 in September on an Empress. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Like for your completions. Like a lot of y'all were seeing 10. So we got the Star with the Queen of Wands and the Trinity. So this is what this is about. This is basically the Trinity. Like someone might have, this King of Wands might have lied about someone to this Queen of Wands. Because y'all are upright. But something about a star seed, the Trinity, the 3. Something about a DUI. Maybe like drinking, like records and stuff. Connections. We got the Devil upright. Someone thinks you're having an abomination with this Queen of Pentacles because they see the life you can get. Like, someone could have been jealous trying to snatch this life because you could be treated like Nefertiti and you're the high priestess as well. Something about being IUD if you're like feeling the Nefertiti. Something about Pop Smoke is like Ali or like Muhammad situations there. And the Queen of Wands is like the Nefertiti. Someone could be wanting to be in that. Wow. No, you sit and you handle this. Someone is just going to be recognized for as a star. Like while you're getting King of Pentacles in reverse. This High Priestess knew something about you gave that offer to somebody else. Like someone could be looked at differently. So the Six of Pentacles, something about birth control. Maybe someone lied saying someone was on birth control and they wasn't. Something about that this stuff is true. Something about third parties and the Empress knew. Something about you always knew something. You always knew. It's just something about they thought you was new at something and you kind of Four of Wands in reverse. I don't want that one. Four of Wands in reverse. So something about a celebration, but maybe not being celebrated for the Empress because of someone that was in hermit mode that just popped out of nowhere saying, I'm the Empress. 10 of Pentacles. Something about these tens, boy. Y'all knew it every time. Something about that. Someone just lacks work. Something about something about some work put in. It won't right either. Because something about being paid to keep someone pays someone to keep their mouth shut. Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse, upright with the Fair card, the Death in reverse. Something about the Death is just always out and about. Well, it came out anyway, just in a different position. So something about celebrations. You're probably seeing 414, if not 413. The Four of Pentacles with the 10. Ooh, Empress. This is just confirming you keep seeing tens. Something about this is literally something about the 10th day of November. 3 days after that, there's a new moon. Something about the world in reverse. Something about the world, somebody world upside down. Or something about not listening to what they have to say. The world, like doing what you want. Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Knave of Chalice in reverse with the Five of Pentacles upright. Something about hush money, hush puppy. But someone thinks someone is on hush or something like that. Like, no, I invested and project outward somewhere else. Something about it's going to be a party wherever you go because you're there. Whew, someone misses that, or something about that could be significant because for the Queen of Wands to come out with the Star and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, something about a Trinidad, something about that Pisces reading, Trinidad, Trinity, Tobago, something about cold files, something about dead files, something about dead cells, dead blood cells, something about blood, dead, the Book of the Dead, Day of the Dead, something about dead. Something is just dead. Someone could have something funny like to say. and it's not so funny to someone? Because this King of Wands was so for sure about a selection. They made their choice. It looks like they chose the Queen of Wands here. I don't see, maybe this King of Wands is saying this Queen of Wands, this star has potential to be queen, but something about the star is the Empress. But you embody this regardless, star, whoever you are. You could be the cross watcher and you're like, yeah, that's what I try to tell them. Or literally, you could be the liar. Like, you gotta really be honest. But something about this king could have been with a star and got with a Queen of Wands. Something about some young girl. Somebody younger person or someone younger in like mindset, or like they have this aura that can just pass off as that because they're older but they look the part to kind of be a bit youthful, playful with you. Something about they brought something about Stella and her groove. Something about the Empress new groove. This should have been the name of it. Something about your Trinity, your dad, the Trinity, Trinidad. Something about its perspective. Somebody really gets it now versus you don't really have to be from Trinidad or have anything associated with it. And then really you do at the same time is what you're about to find out. Just because you can't find it as close to someone else or something like that. Because you're a star seed. It's different. Someone used Scientology to create a lot of people to make them feel, to create a lot of people's perspectives, to make them feel that they belong in a certain family because of DNA, when now it's about to be judged by the heart, but also very special facts. Aries, this could be what you was talking about. It's not just about this other things. But literally someone, a King of Wands who moved forward in his life, star, you could be this Aries, you could be this star here, or you could be the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands, or whatever's going on here, because it could be business, nothing personal with the Four of Wands in reverse. Because it's not like, it could have been like a business party or something like, business, nothing personal. And it could have just went all off because of money. It looked like money management skills. Maybe this is like your alter egos and this is how you manage, and this is an overview for you. We got 10 of Swords out here. So big on finances, money on your mind, trying to find any way to sustain, buy some time, take a breather. It's like you gotta get right back in the ring after taking an ass whooping type of journey. Something about shadow boxing is hard. While trying to maintain life, someone took you through that horrible thing. Something about you refuse to be silenced. Someone could be naked. So anyway, you could have like something on, but you still can tip, But it looks like someone is just transforming. You're finding yourself, but at the end of the day, the star with the Queen of Wands, you don't have the King of Wands. And King of Wands, you have everything, but you're incomplete too. You don't have a fair person on your side, something about a fairy. You got you work all the time. You can't even have fun. It looked like Six of Pentacles It looks like you work very hard. You manifest very hard. You get what you get. But with the Two of Pentacles, it looks like you're missing, someone to put. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you got a selection, but they're boring. Maybe you're bored and you're just trying to bag a lot of different kind. Something about you love them all. Something about hola, ¿cómo está? She said konnichiwa. Something about you love them all. Well, now it's their turn. Something about they broke another heart today and they didn't care. They just walked away. They think they love them, but they love them all. Now it's a problem. Something about somebody about to show someone. Like, no, I love them all too. Maybe I'll settle down. I make you feel good. You look, I'm about to go. Something about we can't tie no knots. Something about where they met you before. With that star, I got the number 15 at the bottom. So something about everybody was saying through the grapevine that there was something wrong with you. Bad person, this and that. But that's what literally created, like the dust off your shoulders created a star. Something about stardust. You left them in the dust. Something about now you're in the Queen of Wands, or you're going to be. But something is incomplete for you too. Something about the Trinity, the group, the thing, or whatever means something to you. Like you want that life too. Some kind of life where you're enjoying it, where it's like a fairy tale. Something about Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Maybe someone thinks your dreams are madness, but they're really, they could come true. Or someone thinks you're silly, crazy. Okay, so paradise and talking. A lot of talking around this time of season. Something about conversating, text calls, emails. Maybe someone is thinking about doing this and they haven't done it yet, and they're fantasizing doing it. They don't. I don't know. Something about happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Maybe you enjoy talking to them, and that's it. I don't know. And you're moving forward because right now, something about stagnancy. You're afraid of it. But it seems like the Queen of Wands star, you or whatever's going on here, you could be something about what matters to you. Three things. Something about you give out wishes, your wish fulfillment. Something about you're just waiting to be rubbed the right way. Now, King Wands here, Two of Pentacles upright. So in reverse, something about you give out wishes too, but something about you is a little different. That third pentacle ain't so easy. It's more like your Trinity is hidden. Something about you hiding, or you don't let it. You don't let it out. You know how, especially if you got a daughter and you're a man, you would teach your daughter to not be all out there. So yeah, so something about you're hiding something. You don't want it to be so obvious. You really want someone to get you. And that's all right to be a little suspicious. Something about outdated thinking for the both of you. Something about y'all got to update with the Two of Pentacles in reverse with you, King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse with you, Queen of Wands, with the star. And maybe this is how you leveled up. You became a star when you met this King of Wands. They gave you a porn star dick. Porn star poop. They gave it to you, or something about gave it to you. So this could be it. Take out resonate. Something about outdated thinking. Someone's not doing something again. Something about playing this event over and over in your head. Maybe you are trapped in your mind about the sexual tension between y'all. Maybe you think like this when you're at work. Or maybe you be wondering like, or something about that, you know, lovers and friends, or something about like one more time. Something about that. Cause something about they like you, you like them. Someone likes you. Romance is booming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. This is potential. Someone could be watching you from afar, fantasizing about you instead, and wanting to do this. Or this is happening now. It happened. They thought about it. They tell you. Something about you haven't met them yet, or you will be meeting up, or you want to, or those vibes. So with this not enough, somebody is lacking the confidence to break some kind of ice to say, hey, I want to meet up with you. I want to do something. Something about you got to get out of that, or somebody else going to beat you to it. Something about lack of confidence, sabotage, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Someone could be a little jealous, like of the attention you get. And something about you're going to notice that they have these problems and you're not going to really deal with them too long. Something about they flip and they flop. But anyway, meeting with you, the conversations, maybe something about talking to you isn't enough. They want to see you. But that might, somebody might be like, nah, you know, let's keep it like this. I don't know who's that. But yeah, something about going to see somebody and DUIs and, you know, maybe they have a case situation where they're missing you. Something about driving around, thought they saw you pass them, or maybe they thought they saw you somewhere. Like, what is in the world is keeping y'all from each other but y'all two? Something about this was on both of y'all mind, especially if y'all are divine individuals. Like, ain't nobody gotta know, or something like this. This eight of chalice with the eight of chalice with the eight of wands. So something about mixed signals, mixed messages, something in the water. Somebody want to test some water. It looks like you've already been here, done that, but it's something about where they've fallen at and where they trying to pick themselves up from. And status could be the problem. We got the white horse and the black one and the Hierophant behind it. Something about status could be a problem. Someone looks at, you know, one is sword, one is pentacle. But something about your angel, your guides, you know, being sent down to get involved. So, eight of wands in reverse with the eight of chalice. This is literally like mixed messages, mixed signals, and setting the record straight, because something about all ears open. More like all eyes. Okay, well, all ears open this time. We're here. We saw it. Something about what you seen, what they seen. Eight of wands with the messenger messages. So something about the world and what they ain't gotta know and what they will find out with the in reverse. Maybe somebody fears someone in the world finding this out. This could be a messenger that they didn't want to send a message. Maybe you wands are the reasons what y'all deliver, some kind of divine union y'all got with y'all Scorpio energies, or something about the eighth house with this high priestess here. Something about shouldn't have judged them. Okay, Libra is out here in reverse. So yeah, something about big judgment. Something about relationships, mutuality, sharing. Something about London Bridge, UK, goddess of justice. Something about fairly faint. Yep, something about the fairies. Something about a fair person, fair man, fair lady. Someone probably screwed someone over that would have been fair about stuff versus someone who seems a bit, oh, I'm the such and such, so everybody got to listen to me, and this is what I. Someone is not as, they're not compromising or something about they're not. Yeah, the 7-2. Yeah, they're not compromising. Something about their promises, they don't keep them either. Because I got this ring on my hand, and it came from this side. So somebody they don't keep their promises. This could literally be a divorce. Something about you see the number 78 or 87. And so children can be involved, whereas having someone torn in between two. So the difference between love affairs of the fifth house and the love relationships of the seventh house refers to permanently binding relationships. So seventh is permanent. So someone thought something was permanent. That shit, no. Something about it don't last forever or something about that. The fifth house is temporarily to those things of the seventh house. Something about it's temporarily. Everything was temp. Something about a job, temp agency. Someone temper, there was something about their temper. 714, 7 and 7, 14, something about 49. A rising star is definitely, and a Leo Venus, or the heart of a Leo, or the heart of an Aquarius, the heart of a someone that is going to be a rising star that is rising Aquarius energy, because something about what they have to offer, what they know. Something about someone found that out real quick. Something about word through, the grapevine and all that, rumors. Article 8, hearsay, Rule 801, definitions and exceptions for admissions of a party opponent. When in doubt on a test, the best answer is C. I don't know. I wrote it. Hearsay. Hearsay is a statement other than one made by the declarant while testifying at the trial of hearing, offered in evidence to prove the truth of the matter asserted. Something about Obadiah, Madia. I can do bad all by myself. I literally was saying that yesterday. Something about investing somewhere where you're not getting it back, and then just for someone to try act like someone is just not king queen material, or someone's just not star material, whichever one they're not. it, there's different levels for different petals of roses, I would say. And I don't know where everyone else is. You could be in the star where you got out of queen mode. You're done sitting and being like making telling people what to do. You want to be part of action or something like that. We have color purple, minty, something about pretty brown eyes. So someone has brown eyes. Maybe someone got confused with someone with different color eyes, or maybe something about the eye color is significant. Libra is about earth energy. So someone could have green eyes, someone could have brown. And the hearsay is all upon someone with the brown eyes, and what's not lasting forever is the one with the green eyes. Or it could be flip switch, or they understand each other even though they have differences. Something about Rhapsody when she says, see the world the same, and brown and green, think money makes you, you're ill advised. You can't change like dies, so make music like that, and you don't forget and always remember and recognize who you are. Something about they know who you are. Um, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1, something about saying 11 or ones. We are going into the 11th month in a few days, or really the next day. Something about your 1010 portal retrograde has unlocked people seeing this about you. Something about what the world don't know won't hurt them. And something about messages and secrets and stuff about you. All kinds of things. All kind of things. So something about life path numbers 10s and 11. They are rising up against one. Something about they're rising up against you. Something about by calling you all these names and stuff. Like, when it doesn't change the fact of everybody has a past, they're doing some old school, outdated thinking stuff. Because now it's like someone just wants to embarrass someone. Someone can have a Leo moon, an Aries moon. So Aries, you out here, sun, moon, definitely. So don't let your past hold you back. Something about your South Node is in reverse. But don't disregard the lessons from it, I would say. Not because you're headstrong and you're doing it, but don't disregard your past. Something about confidence is your key to success. We talked about the confidence. Something about having so much faith in something, no matter the circumstance. Something about having confidence. New moon in Aries, new moon in Leo. Very new. Something is so new. Something is so authentic. But everybody's gonna know it's you. It's time to take action, Aries. Moon. Something about this is your emotion, Aries. You feel like you got to do what you got to do for some reason. Nothing will come of the situations in reverse, void course. Something about avoid course of action. Somebody trying to avoid something, but in reverse, I don't think this is something you can avoid. You got to go through it. Something about the storm and the fire. Aries, y'all are fire. Something about the impulsive kind. So this is what they wanted. Something about acting off of impulses. Nothing is yet set in stone. With nothing will come of the situation. Something about the last reading I did. Something about Taurus or we can hear you. Something about a Taurus. What was the last one? Because both of these cards came out in one of the readings. Either the Taurus, I think Taurus. So somebody could have a Taurus Venus. Something about a Taurus Venus, so I don't know. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node in reverse. So some of y'all are in conflict of what to do with these nothings here. Something about you feel like you won't have nothing unless you have something. What is it? I don't know. Surrender to the divine. Full moon in reverse. Step out your comfort zone. North Node in reverse. So maybe you need to surrender. Something about someone understands the art of war differently, and maybe you should learn that form of art, like letting go and letting God, or perhaps you're the one that's teaching someone how to let go. Because everybody has their learning stages and perspectives and executions thereof. World in reverse. So with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, with the Knave of Chalice in reverse, someone invested in something that is tangible, but I don't think no one is paying it any mind right now. It's like it's gaining momentum slowly but surely, or it's one of those kinds of situations where you gotta have different ways of looking at something. Like you gotta try different ways of getting that. Like you gotta work really hard, Aries. And it's like you shouldn't have to. I know. And something about your south and north in reverse. You don't know what's what because someone has you that confused. You could be either confused with the universe, like you said this and now that. So you could be questioning the universe. You tapped into something else that you seen you can contest the universe in. It can get that deep. I don't see why not. Somebody tapped into it. I don't know. I picked it up. Nothing is yet set in stone is upright. Something about a sword in the stone, or you could feel like you're in a time like that where you have all this stuff to do, and if people treat something about warts and you know cleansing and all kinds of stuff. Where this is something about fire activation. Something about nothing will come of the situation though in reverse. Somebody thinks that something is going to happen because you don't have some kind of option here that I don't know if they thought that one through about like because there's other things. You're that kind of person that can find this and then be content. Cause we got both nothing out here. One is in reverse, one is upright. Nothing will come in the situation is in reverse. With nothing is yet set in stone upright. So I'm guessing if you take action and you show confidence in that successful action or that action that's going to lead to success and confidence, however it is, whichever one you would prefer according to who you are, it looks like nothing will come of the situation of the past. That makes sense because we got nothing will come of the situation according to your south node because the overall energy is about your north node and where you're going and surrendering to what you're trying to figure those things out. Something about your north node and the information because on the deck it has nothing to do with the overall energy. That's just me tapping in. So it seemed like nothing will come of the south node interfering with you accepting that nothing is yet set in stone until you take some kind of action. Because confidence was your key to success with its time to take action came out before nothing is yet set in stone. So these are things you're told, reminded. So nothing will come of it until some kind of action is taken. So something about putting into work a different way could unlock where you're supposed to go. And then we got it's a full moon in Scorpio in reverse. Something about it's time to release negativity, but something about the North Node. It's great. There's all this purple here too. Something about lavender, your crown chakra. You just want to make sure you're making sound decisions, sound full hearted. Obviously, this is what we should do, not what I want to do energy. You don't want to repeat patterns. Something about the royalty, the royal ones before you in this color purple is very beautiful. Um, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces is in reverse behind it. Show love. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So this may have something to do with August. Yeah, what you need to release. Somebody is going back and forth about I don't know what to release. Like something about if you just had a conversation with someone, but someone wants you to chase after them. I don't know. This power trip looked like once if they something about something's gonna happen where somebody's looking like they're going to be coming toward you. Um, but it could be like secrecy, like on some hey, psst, a text given like, can I come see you? Something about fear, ego, jealousy, self sabotage. With this coffee cup in reverse, meeting, something about a meeting, maybe something you're not meeting who you think. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. Cause we got date in reverse. Something about not inviting them where you live at this time, or something about you're not trying to invite people where you live because you relocated and you did that for a reason, or something about liking you. Yeah, horn honking. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Something about the Bloom Fest. Something about Winx Club, fairies, and stuff. So, fun flirting and want to date. So, something about you just like someone. I don't know if you want to date them. There's a lot of stuff out here. And a lot of you, you're just trying to move on, but you can't help who, you know, you attract. Something about what they heard. Something about admissions of a party opponent. So if you like me, like I was in theater and I was acting and singing and stuff, something about admissions, maybe you're in school, something about the admissions board or what they need, something about a party, something about an opponent. When it comes to school, learning, education, some kind of trials and tribulation you're having. Maybe you want to go back to school and there's a few things you need to do, put some work in. Somebody get an assignment submitted. Something about what you should have done with that. Something about getting a C on your assignments. Something about evidence, the truth of the matter. Some kind of truth of the matter. Something about you finding another way out. So that's what got you in. Basically, I someone could literally have birth control problems because of an IUD, and then literally other things transpired through your life because of that. Um, Something about a DUI, driving while under influence. Something about DUIs and IUDs and or birth control. Something about what happened around these times when you had problems, when you had these issues going on, or literally something about your health and looking out for the best interests of you, not wanting to repeat a cycle of like maybe getting pregnant again. You don't want to get pregnant early. Maybe something about protection in that manner. We got the Ten of Swords. So somebody, a high priest or priestess, is probably that is a form of protection. Something about condoms. But something about being confident, somebody you ain't dated in a while, and something about you're socially inept now. Maybe you're socially impulsive, like you don't know how to be in the world anymore. Don't get like that. Something about when you take action somewhere, you'll find where you belong. Like you gotta plant yourself. Something about plant yourself. You planted yourself plenty other places. You can't help that people still want to walk through the beautiful flower beds you got. Something about Taurus. Something about florist, Taurus. Yeah, because that's what Taurus has. So something about Taurus, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Maybe someone has a South and a North Node in Taurus at the same time. If not Leo and Aries with these South knows. Someone has Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're just not out here. Something about having confidence, taking some kind of action in that confidence with the success that it will be what it is. Because what the divine is saying is once you do that, you'll have a success or some kind of recognition. Um, nothing will come in the situation in reverse. Don't let your past hold you back. Something about don't be afraid to live a little is coming out. Have some happy, fun times, but not too much. Budget, save. Some of you need to do that. And find other resources to get things done because there's other resources out there. And you know that too with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So, y'all, hope that helps. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.